Alrighty, guys and gals. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Iron Man Challenge. We're on the Undead Mage. Her name is Susie.
Hello.
Spelled the cool way, like Susie and the Banshees. In this episode, I have a plan. Oh my god. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm Horde. Yeah, it's okay to click on this guy.
Where would you like to fly to?
Wait, why are you down there? Hold on, I need to move that.
Go forth to victory. Where would you like to fly to?
Up there. We're going to go to Camp Taurajo.
Strength.
The reason we're going to Camp Taurajo is because we're taking a trip into Dustwalla Marsh. I think we're okay to get there. I'm going to stick to the road. We need to go to camp, or Breckenwall Village, rather. Well, it's basically a camp. It's a horde area, so basically sticks and canvas, stones make up their camps. While the Alliance, they have walled cities and fortresses. This is basically what the Horde has going on, just a bunch of broken crap. Anyway, we're heading to Breckenwall Village because I want to pick up the first aid book, which isn't really that big of a deal. But looking at the map, trying to figure out where we can go to quest. There are some quests we can pick up. I don't know how comfortable I am doing those quests. But I don't really know what else to do. Desolus is safer than Dustwalla Marsh. But that's really it. I like I said, we're pretty much finished everywhere else. These WoW tokens, that's doable, I think. Not WoW tokens. Worn stone tokens. We have the Arathi Highlands. Okay, we do have some stuff. And we're going to head back to Stranglethorn Vale in a level or two. I'll be a little bit more comfortable there. Dustwalla Marsh, not really ready for that yet either. Same thing with Badlands. Just a little bit too far out of our reach for right now. Anyway, I hope you guys and gals are doing all right today. I'm all right. Am I right as rain? No. What are you then, E? I don't know. I'm trying to think of something clever to say, but I'm having a hard time doing it. Right as a mud puddle? Yeah. I'm liking the new the HD textures. Yeah, I do notice them. It sharpens the game up a little bit. Yeah, I appreciate it. Throwing a little love into Classic. Yeah. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. How much rested XP? I've been off the character for a while. We got a decent amount. I don't know how many bars that is right there. 8 or so. 8 is enough. Mm-hmm. We never did find... Well, it's out of... Yeah, we're above the level now, but we never did find... what you call it? Awatanka or something like that? Can't remember. I never did run across it. Or he just, or just missed it more than once. She'd be down here somewhere, but I haven't seen it. No worries. No worries, mate. All right, let's pull up in here to camp. I always say Taurajo. It could be Taurajo, but if it's like a Spanish word, then I think it's more likely to be Taurajo, but I don't know why I would assume it's Spanish. We're in a fantasy world. Yeah. Let's get our bufferonis up. Bufferonis and cheese. Now I'm hungry. I bought these pretty terrible They're like Philly cheesesteak things, but they come frozen. They were okay. Well, I mean, I had one, but they're, I don't know. You heat it up in the microwave for 90 seconds. I don't know what I expected. For a single dude, it's basically gourmet. Yeah, basically gourmet food. No, not really. But sometimes I want something quick. Quick and shitty. And I found it. I definitely hooked that up. I just had a craving. I don't know why. I just wanted Philly cheesesteak, and I haven't had it in so long. You know, so I was doing my little normal Walmart delivery. And if it's over $35, you get free delivery. But they still charge you a delivery fee. It's such a rip, man. They sweeten it and make it sound like you're saving a bunch, but are you really? If you think about it, I don't know. What it saves me is the anxiety of having to go into Walmart to shop. So for me, it's worth it. It also saves me from having to drive up there and burn the gas and all that. And it's pretty damn convenient to have it dropped off right in front of my door, and I don't have to see people. But anyway, I needed, I had just a couple more things I needed to hit the $35 mark. And I just sat here. I was just sitting. Like, what do I want? Like, what do I really want? And it just occurred to me. I was like, you know what I really want? Tell us what you want, what you really, really want, Spice Girls. I want Philly cheesesteak. And I got some. The end. Now that was a story. What a tale. Marco Polo back with his tales of adventure. I was on the edge of my seat. I didn't know what you were going to say, Eric. You got any more stories like that? Oh, I got plenty of them. I'm supposed to be outside right now replacing the driver's side windshield wiper arm. Not the actual wiper blade, but the entire arm. If you've got a car and the wiper blades they're not making contact all over the windshield, you might think you need new wiper blades. Chances are you need a new wiper arm. There's a spring on the underside of that wiper arm, and if it's an older car, they lose tension and it doesn't pull down on the wiper arm, so the blade will not make contact. I even went so far as trying to bend like the little metal piece to, shape it better, but I realized the spring was worn out. They're pretty inexpensive and they're pretty easy to replace. There's a piece on it that flips up, and then there's a little special kind of screw in there. All right, let's pick up all of this stuff. Let me turn the ground clutter down so I can see clearly. We'll pick that up. We get the shield and the badge. Take that. The badge is the hardest thing to see, and it's right there. And that's it. Right, I'm a little bit nervous about this. We're going to stick to this main road. We're going to stick to the main road here, and then we're going to cross over somewhere up here and go straight across. Is what we're going to do. Now, this is classic, so there is no... You don't have this flight point down here, that neutral camp. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, I've got a mana gem made up. We've got Frost Nova, Blink. We've got Sticky Glue. Shouldn't be too bad. I was told as long as you stick to the road, it shouldn't be, you know, too terrible. We have to watch out for things like that. As long as I can see the level, I feel much better about, you know, rolling through a place. But if they're just skull mobs, it changes it quite a bit. That's the ogre over here. He has a quest. Da 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 da. Yeah, anyway, I started to get dressed and go out there and do it, but I just kind of, it fizzled out. Just didn't feel like doing it. Part of the reason, if I'm being honest, is my, I got a mechanic suit, but it still needs to be washed. A dog pissed on my leg. I told a story about this a while ago. Last time I was out working under the car, a dog just going down the sidewalk, just like, oh, what's this? A fresh leg sticking out from under a car? Yeah. Yeah, I'm down for that. Obviously, I basically, shit. I put them in the shower and rinsed them off. And they're in a bag, but I've not washed them yet. So I need to do that soon. So that's why I didn't. Well, that's the reason I used. I don't need to be in a mechanic suit to replace a wiper arm. But that's the excuse I ended up using. All right. We've arrived. So the book we're going to get is right back here. From this lady. Balaloquine? Wine? When?
What you looking for?
I'm looking for this. It's a gold, but we're ballers. Now, I can also get these other two. And I may as well. So I don't have to make trips back here. How am I doing on my runes of teleportation?
Bye,
we have 10?
Now.
All right. We'll learn this, and then we'll learn these two when the level comes. Now, we will reach a point where we'll have to go to Arathi Highlands at Hammerfall, and we do the trauma quest. I can't remember what it's called, but all right, silk bandages. Let's get them made up. Oh, I'm already making silk. Heavy silk at 180 is what we need, so we got a ways to go there. All right, we can pick up a few quests here. We can also check these vendors to see if there's any cloth gear or something we might be able to potentially get.
The Horde and Alliance hold an uneasy truce. Outlying skirmishes and covert actions are taken by one side against the other, and it is our duty to ensure the Horde is on top. Now is the chance to do just that. Alliance infiltrators have taken positions east of Brackenwall Village. They spy on the village and report our movements to Theramore, which we cannot allow. Hunt down the infiltrators and slay them. Send a clear message to their superiors that we will not tolerate their spies' presence.
I do have the voiceover add-on. That's really from the Naked Warrior. But may as well use it here. It works well. These are quest items.
Go forth to victory.
All right, nothing for us there. I got the flight point. Got an armorer here. That's mail. Is it mail and plate? It's all mail. There's a butcher there. The butcher. And a weaponsmith. You got any wands on you? Nope. He's got that battle staff. All right. We can pick up both of these.
The humans claimed much of the Dustwallow Marsh for themselves, but the Stonemaul clan, with our help, has been able to push them back.
I grant that humans have strange decorating tastes, but would they use a plain iron shield to adorn their fireplace? Perhaps this shield was placed there by the ones who burned the inn. A warning? A threat?
I don't see anything out of the ordinary with this shield. We should have Dogol, the blacksmith, take a look at it and see if he can tell us more about it, but I wouldn't hold out hope.
Hoof prints! It could have been the Quillboar, I suppose, or maybe even the Centaur. Their presence in the Barrens is not insignificant, and I would not think it a stretch to commit such an act. Did I tell you? It wasn't just that the inn was burned down. The owner's woman and pup were killed. Bad business, that. Nonetheless, I will send Kogoro to find where the tracks lead.
Okay.
I know this human.
How are you changing your voice like that?
Pathetic even for his kind. He deserted his fellow soldiers and is now hiding out in the woods. I sent Ogron out to track him down. Some of the others suspect he's been stealing from our supplies. I think I saw Ogron heading off to the southeast.
Okay. How you doing there, bro? You got a voice too? Probably not, because you're an ogre. We'll pick it up, although we're not quite ready to do that yet. All right. Eventually, this leads to fighting the Overlord here, I think. Like, you talk to this guy in here, Drazilb. Can't really remember what happens here. Is any of this stuff doable? I don't really feel like... I don't feel safe doing it. This is a level 35 quest. We're level 33. They are stealth mobs. And there's level 35, level 37 stuff in the area, so... Glad we got it, though. So what are we going to do now? We got to make a decision here. We got to figure this out. Let's have a look. We're so close to being able to be like at a comfortable level for a lot of this. I think what we need to do... I think we can do this. The worn tokens off of these freaks. This is probably the best place for us to go. So what we do is we go to the Undercity and we fly to the Sepulture. Or not the Sepulture. What you call it. Terran Mill. Alrighty. Come along on a journey, my fine feathered friends. Too feathered to tar. That's right. You know what that is. You know what that is. Do 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 do. I'm gonna figure out what I want for dinner. Let's just check the auction house really quick. See how much is not there. Anything? Oh, we got stuff. We've got stuff posted. I mean, this is all there is, the one page here, but got some wool. That is a good deal on wool cloth, man. I'm going to buy that out. We will be needing that. Obviously, I can't use any of this other stuff. 10-slot bag for 30 silver? I want to buy that. Yeah. That's it. I'll take that. Do I have anything in the old bankaroni? I do. Oh, look at that. Will that?
Our time will
is that
come.
enough to get me to 180? Man, that's a long way to go for a yellow. 20-something points, I guess. Let's see if we can get there. Because if we can learn... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm so stupid. I didn't need the wool. I'm past wool. That's okay. What was it, 30 silver? Not that big of a deal. Maybe I can repost it. I doubt it'll sell, though.
Speak quickly.
Chuck that in there. We'll sell that. Yeah, I think we're gonna hit 180 here. And look at that. It heals for 640, which is more health than we have. So this is perfect. Beyond perfect, actually. Way more inclined to use first aid now if we get to a bind. Frost Nova Blink Bandage. Or, you know, safest play might just be Frost Nova Blink. Goodbye. Keep running. 5 points. Come on. I have 13 tries to get it. Okay. Okay. Do me right. Do me right. Don't do me like that, says Tom Petty. Here it is right here. Bam.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
May a Dark Lady watch over you. Righty. The old Heavy. Heavy D and the boys. What does that mean, eh? I think you know what that means. Try to pretend like you don't know what Heavy D. You don't know who Heavy D is. Alright, yeah, a little bit of a mistake there. But we can do that. A little extra. Something a little extra. Let's just put this back down here.
What would you ask of death?
Sir, I wouldn't ask anything of death. That's not soulbound. I could potentially sell that. I think what I'm going to do is keep an 8 stack, and I'm going to sell 2 of these.
Watch your back.
You too. Let's make a quick sale here.
Be quick about your business.
Damn it, I didn't mean to sell that. Alright.
Victory for Sylvanus.
Sure. Old Sylvanster. Mm-hmm. Sylvani. What do you got going on?
Sweeping the bat pens with this broom is not befitting a Garrett. I've earned a little coin from this accursed job, and I'm willing to spend it on you to better my station. The Garrett family weapon of choice is locked away in our chest in the South Common Hall of Uldaman from when we Garretts toiled there as diggers. Without it, I will be stuck here forever.
Well, I guess you're stuck forever because I can't get it for you.
After these infernal bats, reclaim my family's treasure and bring it to me. Help me restore my birthright.
I can't help you, Garrett. I'm sorry, my friend. I have no gear. I can't go in there and solo that place. You out of your mind? So let me remind myself to set the Hearthstone here in Tauren Mill. Read comments today. I did the King Reads comments. Episode, I don't know what the episode is, but it's about 5 days behind or so. Got caught up there. It's always fun for me to do. I rewatched Severance again. It's just the first season. It's been out for 2-3 years. But the second season is coming out. It's coming out in January. I'm super excited because I loved that first season of Severance. If you've never seen Severance, I think I've recommended it before. It's a little bit strange. Give that first episode a chance and you'll be, you might be hooked on it. It's great. It's very different, unlike any other thing out there, I think. It's got some good actors in it, too. Alrighty. Is any of this stuff doable here? Oh, I know what that is. Okay, I'm going to hide that. That's too dangerous. Not exactly sure what that is. Oh, this is the rod. I think I can actually pick up Herclar's Revenge. I mean, it is in the cave there. Oh, this guy... Who has it? This guy back here? Yeah, this guy has it. Just hanging out in the graveyard.
Master Helcula was almost complete with his transformation into a lich when a human lynch mob discovered his ritual lair in the hills and brutally killed him. To make matters worse, they buried his corpse in the South Shore Cemetery. Such disregard for the great wizard is unacceptable.
Okay, I can't do that part.
As his apprentice, I shall see to it that the rains of vengeance fall upon the town of South Shore. We will need Helcula's rod first. Yeti overtook his ritual lair. Undoubtedly, one of the beasts has it.
Okay.
Rest your weary bones for a spell.
Well, if you're going to say it sexy like that, I guess I will. We can do this first part, but this does involve going into South Shore, pretty much where the guards are, in the cemetery, and I think an elite pops out. I can't exactly remember, but all I know is I'm not doing it. We're not going to risk it. But I can do the first part where I get the rod. Now, if they're tied together... Hold on. Are they tied together here? No, so I bring it back. So it's 2 parts. So that's doable. So I guess we're going to change it up. We're going to go deal with the Yetis. Actually, it would be safer to do the stone tokens. Maybe we'll do both. How are we doing on time? We're half an hour in. My videos pretty much always end up being about an hour long, no matter what I'm doing. Not always, but for the most part. Look at the abilities that thing has. Claw, bite, growl, dash, and cower. Now, those are the abilities it has if you train it. I mean, tame it, but maybe I guess they have those that they use as well. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. All right, let's get going here. Let's put up Mana Shield. Shit. That's killing me. So I changed that to this, and I've screwed it up more than once now because it was up here for so long. It's got a 8-minute CD on it, so not a good play right there. I think I need to switch it back. Matter of fact, let's do this. So I want to change this keybind really quick to nothing, and then this will do Shift F. So I don't keep making that mistake. Any one of these Yetis could have it. I guess we could get lucky out here. It's not likely, though. Some water conjured up here. To refresh these buffs here soon. Sweet nectar. Sweet nectar for you and me. Yeah. Whoops. Heck am I doing? Heavy bronze lockbox there. Too late for Halloween candy. That stuff's pretty good, though. Restores health and mana. And it doesn't give you a buff. Well, some of it doesn't. Perhaps that's the thing that just happened right there. Wild hog shank. I like me a wild hog shank. Gonna be out of mana. Yeah. Okay, not good. Misplay. 2 misplays. Actually 3, because I started with low health and low mana. Level 34. Cone of Cold. I want Mage Armor. And I've been told Scorch is pretty damn good. But comparing it to Fire Blast right now, this would be rank 3. 100 to 120 damage. It's got a 1.5-second cast. What I like about Fire Blast, it does more damage and it's instant. Now, it also costs more. It's more than double, actually. Maybe. Maybe I picked that up. I don't know why I wouldn't. I think Mr. Glenn was telling me that's probably it'd be worth getting. Let's peek our head in here. We're actually in okay level range. I know where the patrols are. There's 2, maybe 3 patrols. Here comes one. Here comes the sun. And I say, it's all right. Do 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 do. Let's pull this freak first. Pull him out here before this guy gets here. He enraged on me there. Should have made the mana gem first. It's quite expensive. But we need this. Drink twice. Well, this guy's back up. We have cave yetis and ferocious yetis. It doesn't really specify which one may or may not drop it. I don't like that I can't see this too well up here. Where did the patrol go? There he is. Okay, he's coming back around the horn here. Around the horn? Sure. Great place to get skins and nodes in here. Start a little early here. Yeah, I don't know what I want for dinner, but I'm thinking about it now. Problem with those Philly cheesesteak, they're little subs. They're so small. Well, I don't know. They're small for me. 6 inches is small in my book. He'll want us to bring it back and empower it here or something. It's just one of those quests that Blizzard loves to do. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Go into the cave, slay these. Okay, now go back and slay the other ones where you were already at. Okay, now go back into the cave and get the item. Okay, now go to the other continent to turn it in. They love that play. Be careful here. I'm okay in this little area here, but this guy's going to be coming back soon. You can farm a hell of a lot of these before this this thing drops. This is really the only reason I use this add-on called KillTrack. It lets me know how many things I've killed. So, we've killed 14 so far. Not that many, really. Not that many for a quest where you only need one item. think some of the worst luck I've ever had was on Dizzy's no, not Dizzy's Glass Eye. It's the quest for the guy in Booty Bay. It's Murray's clubbed foot. You get him off the elite ogres. And I had KillTrack up. I killed over 100 ogres before I got the item to drop. Over, I don't know how many hours. Just stupid. And I just kept doing it, thinking, like, it's going to drop next. Like, I've killed so many. Surely it's going to drop. And I was just stuck. And it gets to a point where, like, there's no way I'm not doing the quest now. Like, I'm more likely to quit a quest when I'm pretty early in, if I've got a low drop rate, than I am if I feel like now I'm into it. Like, I've killed 50 and I've not got the thing yet, so I've got to hang in there type of thing. But they do need they should have like a pity timer in the game, man.
My man knows how to get down to Funky Town.
Dennis DeMuth definitely knows how to get down to Funky Town. He has just ascended Misty Mountain and subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much, Dennis. I appreciate you doing that. I really do. Thank you, man. Hope you enjoy some of the Let's Plays we've got going on. We've got some different stuff happening. Going to be a new Fright Night series coming out soon. A survival horror game that I lumped together in a series called Fright Night. We've been into some Resident Evil lately. And I might do Resident Evil 2 remake. I don't know. We'll see. It was gifted to me by one of my beautiful channel members. He goes by the name of Touch Me Nancy, and he's got great hair. That's right. And he lives in Canada, and that's all I know about him. And he's an absolute legend. I know that much. He heals a lot for Travisine. Yep. Travisine does dungeons within a certain level. If Drew's got a character, a lot of times he'll run with him and heal. I think that's cool. So cool. He's hung out with us as well on the channel. We used to have a guild. We've had a couple of guild viewer-based guilds, channel guilds, however you want to word it. We've done some stuff. All right, so we've killed 17 of the regular old cave yetis. Let's grab this guy. Can I take shots from this guy? Can take a few. Don't really want him enraged, though. You can see what happens to us. We just get decimated here. So we're up to 21 kills total. Pull him outside here. He dodged me there. Here's my neighbor's dog going absolutely nuts for no reason. That's just what it does. It's the whole point of its existence, is to go nuts for no reason. Get you on the way back over there, Spanky. A little too close to that mob. Leather boots, can't wear those. I have to wrap it up kind of soon. Might have to grind this over another episode. Depends on how unlucky we get. Alrighty. 25 kills. 25 kills. Also got some popcorn. Not really a big popcorn fan. I like popcorn as long as it's not too buttery or too salty. But nearly everything I saw was like extra butter, triple the butter, quadruple butter, vein clogging butter editions. It's like, let's just relax with the butter, man. How about just a regular amount? But I've been watching some shows and stuff. I'm actually need a new show to watch. But occasionally when I'm watching stuff, that's when if I have a craving for something, it's usually when I'm just kind of, not doing anything. Watching stuff or whatever. Anyway, I might have some popcorn tonight after dinner with a movie. As fascinating as that is. Do-do. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Thank you. Just wrote that melody. What's damn amazing, eh? I know it is. You have to tell me. It's our 28th kill here. Let's make it count. You got a rod on you? He's like, yeah, you want to see it? No, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see your Yeti rod. Disgusting. Four drinks left. 4 drinks and a partridge in a pear tree. Sure. Sure. Apologies. Excuse me, sir. ...29 kills. 21, only son, but he served us well. You know what time it is. Back to the front, for crying out loud. You will do what I say when I say back to the front. You will die when I say you must die. Back to the front. Little commentary on war from Metallica there. It's not going to be the politician, son, going to war, is it? No, sir. All right, how long do we give this? Do 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 do. 31 kills here. 31 confirmed kills. Not sure it's something to be proud of. Do 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 do. Yeah. Wish they wouldn't have made the drop rate so stupid with some of these. Again, it's all just a time-gated thing. I think they did with a subscription-based game. If they had known how addictive it was going to be, they may have went a little bit easier on the drop rates. I think that's why they pretty much end up changing that stuff. You know, around Cataclysm or so. I think they realized we got a winner on our hands here and we're making a ton of money. Maybe ease up on them drop rates. Well, those guys only killed it 65 times. Quit your complaining. You're getting experience. This is true. This is a good thing to grind right here. These are good level for us. I got a good idea. Let's drink after every kill. I just don't know how else to play it. It's not really... I mean, it's a trade-off either way I do it. I either take damage, you know, and get low on health, or we deplete our mana. It kind of works out kind of crappy either way. I just think this is a safer way to do it. I can't take too many shots. Here he comes again. Oh boy. Okay, so be careful here. If I pull him, it's okay. We are going to pull him. Okay, no worries. We stand right where we are. This is a little bit rough. Probably have to use the mana gem here. to do this. That's why I have the mana gem. Alright, let's drink up immediately. I could have played that better. But as you can see, I didn't do anything like that. The other thing I could do is let this mob, you know, pass, so we don't have to worry about it respawning and creeping up on me like that. Since it's just the one. Let's do a flame strike just for the hell of it. Is he taking damage? I mean, I saw my fireball. I didn't see the flame strike damage on him. Oh. Pretty good. So it does initial damage and then 88 over 8 seconds there. Okay. It's like 11 damage a second or something like that. If I'm doing quick wizard math, I'm getting all wizardry on you. Get there. Strength and stam. And a health pot that we cannot use. We hate health pots. Let's make that up first. May as well put this down here. We've got an extra spot for it. It's 330 mana. Maybe that's what I was seeing. Maybe I was seeing the flame strike damage there. All right, man. We're up to almost 50 kills. It's going to be 50 kills with this one. Does it seem a little ridiculous to you? Because it sure does to me. Well, Big AO, you just have to come back next month with your credit card, pay $15, and you can finish up your quest, as you well know. All right. I see what you did there, Blizzard. Yeah, I see. Well, challenging now. It'll be challenging for you. You like to be challenged by Quest, right? Don't forget to pay that monthly subscription. If I think about it too much, it'll just piss me off, and I'll be tempted never to play the game again. I did stop playing for about a year and a half. Warlords of Draenor. With quote-unquote player housing. I think I got the garrison up and all that, and then just kind of realized...
Well done.
All right. 51 kills. Yeah, kind of realized what it was. It's just like, yeah, man. I was kind of burnt out on it by then, honestly, anyway, because I had spent pretty much all of Mist of Pandaria just doing achievements. I was pretty burned out on the game. Yeah, I actually canceled. All right, let's turn this in. We are just over an hour here, but we got it done. At least we don't have to work on it next episode. I think he'll want me to charge it.
What is it? You found it, most excellent adventurer. Here, take the Rod of Helcula. You will need it. Helcula fashioned 3 ceremonial pyres as part of his most powerful spell. The Flame of Azel and the Flame of Veraz lie within the foothill caverns. The Flame of Uzel lies in a cave above the caverns, further north in the mountains. The Rod of Helcula must be charged from each of the 3 flames. Once the ritual is complete, drive the rod into Helcula's grave in South Shore, the heavily guarded human town to the south. Vengeance shall be ours.
So that would have been a risky quest anyway, but it's part of the quest is you charge it 3 places and then you take it over. So it's not like I charge it, come back and turn it in. So we just can't do it. It's way too risky. I'm sure you probably know what that quest is. So I'm going to hide that. Let me see what this is again.
At last we begin to hear word and rumor. Find evidence of Goldir's whereabouts. The humans have been moving him around, but we are narrowing down our search and focusing on the large syndicate camp just north of here.
I think
Go
I can
there,
do this
adventurer,
part.
and bring back whatever information you can get your hands on.
As long as it doesn't involve going into these huts right here or over here, wherever they are. I think it's actually right here. You have to go into the building. It's basically the same building as the building you have in Teneris. You go through the cave. Where the hell is it? Is it down here? I can't remember where the hell it is. Not down here. It's like somewhere in here. I think it's along this beach or something. It's super dangerous, so we're not going to be doing that. But this is a good place to wrap it up. We got some decent XP. We could potentially hit level 34 in the next episode, but that will do it for this one. Thank you so much for hanging out. Take care. Susie and I will see you in tomorrow's episode.
Goodbye.
Goodbye to you. Peace.